Hello and welcome to another edition of Ideal with Neil News. Thanks for tuning in for my March market update. So if you watched my January and February market updates, quite frankly, there's not going to be a whole lot different really in my March market update here, but let's take a moment and pop through some of the market stats and see what happened in March. So if we take a look at Wander Region's average sale price for all products in March, we notice that just over 770,000. This is up marginally from February, which was up marginally from January. So we're slowly creeping up there. Year over year, we're down 4%. And if we look through and break down by single detached, semi-townhome and condos, you'll see generally it's the same type of stat throughout the 3 months there with each type of product kind of creeping along here in January, February, and March. As for sales, again, they are also plodding along here, January and February, and up slightly again in March. Year over year, this is what's caught all the headlines. We're down 24% as far as sales in March. Typically by this point in time, our spring market would have been decently underway, and so certainly where the sales are at right now and down 24% year over year, obviously that's what grabs the headlines right now. The same with when we look at the next stat, homes for sale inventory that's out there at 1,700. Year over year, it's up 58%. So again, when we see large numbers like that year over year, that's kind of what grabs the headlines. So certainly lots of inventory out there right now. Days on market is again year over year up 47%. We're at 28. Again, just like the inventory, not a huge change month to month. Month supply, we're up 63%. We're at 3.2 months, and that's again for all types of property. With condos, we're up to 6.9 months of supply for condos there. So just a ton of inventory and not as many sales for sure. The average percent of last list price is down 1% year over year. And it's, again, just sitting slightly over asking price. And that kind of follows through with what I'm about to talk about in the market as far as what's going on. So what does it all mean in the market? Well, we've got lots of inventory for sure, most we've had in years, and certainly a lot less sales than we've had in the past. It's giving buyers, quite frankly, a lot more choice, more time, less pressure on buyers to buy something. So they're certainly dealing with that in due course. We are definitely seeing sales still come through, but not at all in the same frequency as we did in the past. Certainly we're seeing still multiple offers in certain cases, mostly depending on what choice the seller has made as far as their list price strategy. Are they discounting their list price significantly and holding off on offers in order to try and get multiple offers? Most are trying to do that. It's not necessarily working out in their favor all the time. And as I've talked about in past updates, that means basically a seller going to plan B, listing a property, and then from there perhaps putting it at a price that they're more comfortable negotiating off of, rather than expecting to get way over asking price. So for sellers, it's certainly been a different situation for them. They have to be much more sharp on price. They have to make sure their properties are showing very well. Things like that become very important when buyers have so much choice. So of course, this is all predicated by, everything that's been going on, all the noise kind of on the outside here with all of the tariff talk and things like that. We've talked about interest rates aren't terrible these days. We've seen them come down a bit. But certainly the bottom line is buyers need to feel they're going to have a job tomorrow. And when there's a little bit of question marks with that, then that makes them, rethink things or be a little bit more patient with what they're doing. So I suspect we're going to see more of that here in April. Pending what happens again with the tariffs here moving forward, if anything changes that way. Certainly, the Bank of Canada will be having an announcement on April 16th, I believe. And it's kind of expected that they're going to stay the course and not drop that rate any further at this point, but we'll see what happens. So that's about it for this month. I think, again, we'll monitor and watch, but if you have any questions on any of the stats, if you're looking to get an idea of what your home is worth or any real estate questions in general, I'm always here, happy to help. And again, thanks for all those who pass my name on and continue to refer me to their friends and family. I appreciate it. Take care, and we'll talk next month.